guys, Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building something different than usual. We are building something which is totally out of my comfort zone, but it's good to escape the comfort zone every now and then. And it's also a pretty long video, so if you want to join me during this voiceover and doing this video, you can get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or anything and just relax and listen to my voice. I don't know. But anyways, we are building something Greek inspired, and I've never built something like that, and I've also never been to Greece before, so it's definitely, I'm gonna call it Greece inspired. I really tried my best, but I looked up a couple of reference pictures on the internet and all that kinds of stuff, so I hope it does it, I hope it gives it justice, and I hope it's okay the way I build it, but I think it turned out looking pretty nice and pretty cute and everything, so I hope you're gonna like it as well. So yeah, anyways, as I said, it's a Greek-inspired build, and you might be wondering now, why is she building in Granite Falls then? Because that's a little bit weird, and that's definitely not the kind of surroundings I would choose for a Greek build if it would be Granite Falls. Of course, it's Granite Falls now, but if you paid attention on the intro, maybe, I don't know. But it's actually for a mod that Nando and SixamCC created together. So Nando basically recreated the world of Granite Falls into some kind of Greek setting, and SixamCC did a lot of custom content for this world, Greek-inspired stuff. And yeah, so you maybe already have seen that I'm using custom content here as well, and that's the Greek-inspired, the Simtorini custom content by SixamCC. And I think it's called Breeze of Greece, actually. That's the whole name of the world. Yeah. Or not the world, from the mod and all that kinds of stuff. It's called Breeze of Greece, and I love that name. Yeah, so I am using the custom content from SixamCC, and let me tell you, it's beautiful. All the details and the items, and they scream Greek things to me, or this Simtorini / Santorini vibes, and I absolutely love that. I think the custom content is really beautiful, and also the world itself is just incredible. It looks so beautiful. There are so many tiny details, and it's just... Also, the weather in this area here changed, so it's not that Granite Falls weather anymore. It's sunny, and you can just relax next to this lake stuff, and I don't know. I think the world turned out beautiful, and also the custom content, so I love this collaboration. It's just beautiful, and you can also download this. The whole thing, you can download the world mod, you can also download the custom content. If you want to download the world mod, you also will need the custom content for it to work, so that it makes sense, because otherwise you will have some missing items, I guess. Yeah, so both of that you can find in the description box. I will link it there. So the custom content by SixamCC you need to download from his Patreon, and also the world mod is also on the Patreon from Nando, so you need to get those two things. And the world mod has a public release. I think it's on the 19th of December, so now it's early access only, but I highly suggest you to try that out, because it's really it's a beautiful world. I've seen it, and it's amazing. Yeah, and I think it's very nice that it's possible to do that kind of stuff in The Sims. Modding is really something which improves the game, I would say. So yeah. Anyways, enough about that, I would say. So let me talk a little bit more about the build itself. Also, I already mentioned I'm using custom content here, but I'm also restricting myself with some packs. It's only base game and get together and outdoor retreat. So those are the only two expansion packs, or only get together as an expansion pack. Those are the only two packs you would need, and also the world mod and the custom content thing. You technically don't need the world mod for this house here, you only need the custom content. So yeah, but I don't know, maybe the house would also look nice in a different area, but I don't know which one right now. Like I said, I've never been to Greece. I don't know, but I think in the world here it looks pretty nice. So like not in Granite Falls, but in the other world, because there in the Simtorini world there is definitely not that many trees. Those like, how are they called? I don't know, I forgot the name about that. Some people like told me that multiple times how those trees are called, but I forget the English term every single time. But it definitely looks nicer there, so that's all I wanted to say. Anyways, so now let me talk about the build. So I already mentioned that I looked up a couple of Pinterest pictures for that because I'm just not familiar with that kind of style. And yeah, basically I just saw that there are a lot of staircases everywhere and definitely this white and blue color theme. So yeah, that's something I tried to incorporate here and all kinds of stuff, and I hope it looked out I hope it turned out looking a little bit similar to what I'm trying to recreate, but I think it turned out okay. I think it gives some Greek vibes. At least that's what I'm thinking. And yeah, as you can see, I also placed some roofs on top, but I will delete them later because I was struggling with that. I was thinking, should I add roofs or should I delete them? I don't know. I was thinking back and forth about that, and in the end I decided to delete them and have some kind of platforms on top because it's just more realistic what I've seen from pictures. But I've also seen those kinds of things with the with some kind of roofing there, so I don't know. But here I'm working on the pool area, and of course I had to give them a pool here because pools are just gorgeous, and I don't know, if I would do some vacation here in this world, I would definitely want to have a pool there, I think. I don't know, and also there are so many nice items that came with the custom content which were just perfect to place down next to a pool, I would say. I don't know, I just kind of liked how it looked here. So yeah, you can see that I'm using those chairs, which are custom content by the way, and this table here in the corner next to the swimming pool, and they look so gorgeous, and they're just those simple chairs which I don't know, which you have like in probably most of hotels and everything, and they are just something which I recognized right away. I know those kinds of chairs, they are like everywhere when I'm on vacation somewhere, so basically most of the times. And yeah, and I also add this diving tower. Wait, how is that item called? Diving board? I don't know, like the thing where you can jump off into the water, you know. Yeah, I've added that as well because I realized, wait, I'm using Get Together as well, so therefore we have that item, and I was very happy to use it there. And yeah, so now I'm also adding some ivy to the house itself, and I've seen that on my inspiration pictures, and I've seen that like, yeah, on multiple houses that there was some kind of stuff like growing there, and I like ivy. I love to add that to my builds because it gives so much more detail sometimes. And yeah, so luckily Get Together also comes with ivy. So I used it, and also I used those two different kinds of ivy from Get Together and also some of the base game debug menu. I just combined everything together, just that it doesn't look that flat and plain, because when I'm just adding this ivy from Get Together and nothing else, it always looks so I don't know, so plain, I would say. I don't like how that looks, so I added those ivy pieces here from base game debug, just to give it more detail, and I think it turned out very nicely. So yeah, also you can download the build from my gallery. Just make sure that you check this custom content thing there on the side of the gallery so that you will be able to find it. I sadly cannot do make a gallery link out of that because it includes custom content, and somehow my browser won't show that to me if it's with custom content. So you will have to look on the gallery for yourself to find that, but you should manage that. So yeah, I'm also providing tray files for this build, which you also can find the link to in the description box on my Patreon account, but you will also need the custom content for that, obviously. So yeah, I don't know, everything you will need for this build is in the description box. So yeah. So here I'm creating some kind of, I'm not sure what to call that either. It's like I placed some sand inside and some flowers and that kind of stuff. So yeah. And I did that with a base game debug item. I think it's some kind of column stone thing, I don't know. And I did that around the whole house in some certain areas. So I didn't record that, or I did record that, but I cut that out of this video because it was quite repetitive and super time consuming. So I just placed them everywhere in this kind of curved shape. I don't know. And then I lowered them with the tool mod so that they are not that high. And yeah, I think that turned out nicely, just to have some curved shapes here and there. And I think that turned out looking nicely. And yeah. So I also add some lamps now, and like I did that some seconds ago. And now I am adding a little pergola thing. I was thinking about using the one from the custom content set at first, but then I decided against it and to create something like this. Because I already used this pergola thing twice, like on the side of the house once and also at the back of the house I used them. The pergolas there I sized down actually a little bit with the tool mod so that they would fit perfectly. So if I would add them just like that and not size them down, they will like poke through the roof, and therefore I wanted to like make it suitable. And also here I'm starting with adding rocks everywhere around the house. And yeah, you can see that I used the terrain tool, obviously. I think that's, yeah, you can see that. And that made everything a little bit more difficult with the whole landscaping thing, but that's something which is always like that, and it's always a little bit difficult. So I don't like those edges we have when you use the terrain pick tool, like stuff like that. I don't know, I could have just flattened everything out or just even it out, but I decided to add rocks on those edges, and basically mostly everywhere. And yeah, so of course, but I didn't show that on camera either. Not everything, not the whole process, because it was also very time consuming, because I used the tool mod for that just to make it look nicely, but it was a lot of sizing down and like moving and doing this and that, and I don't know. Yeah. Also, one thing I got asked quite a bit, like whenever I'm using the tool mod, if you want to know how to like move those items, how I do, like with the, like that they are like moving that smoothly. I don't know how to describe it. You just need to hold down Alt while you have the item selected, and then just hold down Alt and click in the direction you want that item to go, and then it will just like move a little bit into that direction. And it's a very useful thing from the tool mod. But I'm also planning on doing a tutorial on a tool mod soon, like just a basic tutorial, because obviously like I'm not that big of a pro on the tool mod, but I know like the basics, and I've got like a lot of people ask me if I could do a tutorial on that, and yes, I'm planning on doing this. I just need the time to create some tutorials, but I want to do that in the future. Yeah. So anyways, I'm working on terrain paint right now. And yeah, for the landscaping, I just had a lot of debug items actually, just from Get Together and also base game, and yeah, I think that's, yeah, landscaping wise is just those two packs. And I'm also adding some more base game stuff in the end. Not in the end, like later when I'm finished with the terrain paint, I think. And yeah, I think that turned out looking very nicely. And yeah, I'm actually quite happy how the build turned out. I was like, first when I thought, okay, I'm gonna build something Greek inspired, I was like, okay, well, let me see how it will turn out. I wasn't too confident actually that I'm gonna manage that, but I'm very happy how it turned out. So I think I managed it. But it was definitely a struggle. Like I tried to build something before like I even started recording, because I knew that it would take me some time to get a shape of a house that I like and that looks like I want it to look like. You know, if that made sense. So therefore I did it that way, and then I just recreated the shell after that, because creating this shell of the house took me, I don't know, but a lot of time. Building this whole thing here actually, I don't know, I think it took me like 5 hours in total, I think, something like that. And that's only because it's totally out of my comfort zone, but I don't know, I like that. I like to get out of my comfort zone every now and then, so it's a nice thing. So you should also try that out sometimes. I don't know, just get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, anyways, I'm adding some rugs here and there, and also those lavender things because they fit the surrounding area. So yeah, I'm not building in the world right now, but the screenshots are in the world of Simtorini, and I'm also gonna include a video in the description box, where like a link to a video from Nando from his YouTube channel where he shows off the mod a little bit. Like there's a little trailer of it, and there you can see all the nice details and all the stuff which is happening in this world. And yeah, so you can see that there as well if you want to check that out. And yeah, so here I change up the roofing, yeah, to this platform piece, and I think it is better. It's better this way, definitely. And just adding some more ivy because it wasn't just there was something missing. So I've added some more ivy here, and yeah, I think. Oh no, the exterior is not done. I still need to add some stuff here and there, and some like I need to furnish. Yeah, that's the right term. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to furnish everything, like the whole patios I added everywhere, and yeah, adding a mailbox and also a trash can and those chairs. And I love those chairs. They are also looking very comfortable, and I think I'm giving those Sims who are here on vacation a lot of different seating options. So you can sit like everywhere in this house because, yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I only had those 3 packs like, but I only had the get-together one, outdoor retreat, and also the custom content pack, yeah. And therefore I was a little bit limited when it comes to items. So the items are definitely repetitive in that house, but I think you won't mind, or like I don't mind, so I just did it that way. But like this plant, for example, I'm using so often, and it looks so cute and adorable. And here I also tried to include a hot tub. I really wanted to get them one because it would make sense here in this kind of world, I think, or it's something I would love to have. So I thought, yeah, I thought about this house like something, okay, what would I want to have when I'm going to vacation? What do I want to have? And yeah, I definitely wanted to have a hot tub, but the base game one is just, I don't know. No, I didn't want to use it because it was just looking not that nice, and therefore I just decided to not use it and add a seating area there. And yeah, here I'm also adding one, just a table with this umbrella. And yeah, is it an umbrella or is it called sun umbrella in English? I don't know, but yeah. This one also comes in so many beautiful swatches, and yeah, also the chairs and all the windows and all that kinds of stuff. It doesn't only come in blue. I just used the blue color because it made more sense to me, like just, yeah, it made the most sense for me at least. But it also comes in like green and yellow and pink and red and all the different colors you would want. So I very much like that. I think it turned out looking beautiful. Yeah, and now I'm also adding this fire pit here. And yeah, the thing is, I used outdoor retreat as well, so therefore it is very beautiful here. And I could use that, and I had it in my catalog, so I of course had to use it. And yeah, I think it looked very cozy there. I would love to sit there next to the fire. And here I'm adding a little barbecue area. I really thought about, like, I didn't know which kind of barbecue I wanted to use, because we got this update, I think it was last year, for the Hispanic Heritage Month, something like that. I'm not too sure, but I think it was something like that. Yeah, and there we got another barbecue, but I decided against it because it's just, I don't know, I don't like the look of it that much, but like, it's okay. Anyways, yeah, I think the exterior is mostly done now, and yeah, I'm adding some flooring on the interior. And actually, let me tell you, this floor with the little, like, with those stones, and it's so detailed, and I think it looks so beautiful. And it's also custom content, but it is just, I love this flooring. It turned out looking so nicely. Yeah, and I'm just pairing it with this other flooring a little bit just to make everything look cohesive, and because I'm using those archways everywhere, and I didn't want it to have like 2 different floorings on each side, so I really tried to make it look nice. And yeah, I think I hopefully achieved that. Yeah, so, but we are working on the interior now, and I also didn't show the floor plan on camera because it was, yeah, it was a little bit difficult. So therefore I just didn't show that here. I hope you don't mind. Hopefully, like most of the times I'm trying to include the floor plan in my builds, but here it just didn't work out. But yeah, also when I started working on the interior, like I should have done that earlier, but I used the not random pack, wait, the, how's that called? The thing like where disable pack. Yeah, I disabled just some packs. Oh my god, speaking, yeah, I haven't had my first coffee yet today, so maybe that's why I'm a little bit, I don't know. Yeah, I used the disable pack thing from James Turner, and I will also put a link to that in the description box because it's super useful. When you want to disable some packs in your game, you can just use this, like, it's very useful. I don't know how to describe it in other ways, but it just disables some packs for you in the game, and yeah, so that you don't accidentally use some items, and I think that's just useful. Yes, that's what it is. So here's the living dining area, and there were already those chairs and the table, I think, placed down, and also in the kitchen I already placed on the counters. I did that while I was doing the floor plan just to see how it would look the best. And yeah, those chairs are also just gorgeous, and also the dining table, I think it looks so beautiful, like with the wooden details on it. Amazing. And also the plant, like I'm obsessed with the plants from that custom content pack. They are just beautiful. They are just, I love them. Yeah, and also I added those bookshelves in the corner there. I sized them down once because they were kind of too big for this house here, like for the wall height. They were a little bit too big, so I needed to size them down, but I think they look beautiful. Like this one, it's a bookshelf, so your Sims, I think they can get books out of it. I think so, at least. Yeah. Yeah, and I cluttered them up a little bit, not too much, because I thought, yeah, I still had the whole time like in mind that it's for a vacation, like a rental home, and therefore I didn't want to add like too many personal details, and also it was because of the lack of items we have from those two packs. So yeah, also those pictures, they are so beautiful. I love them, the details on them and the pictures, and like just the images themselves, they are very nice. Yeah, I'm just adding some books here, and also a little aquarium here because it's cute, and I thought it might make sense here because there are so many fish posters, and also it's next to a lake. I think it's a lake, right? Or is it the ocean maybe also here in this world? I have no idea, but something like that. Anyways, yeah, now I'm cluttering them up. I thought I already did that, but okay, no, I'm doing that now. Yeah, with just some items that I thought would make sense, and yeah, just some books. And I found this boat here, and this boat was just perfect because it's blue and white, and it just, yeah, it makes sense in this kind of house here, I think. Yeah. So just adding a couple of more books, and I think we should go on to the kitchen soon. I think, yeah, I think so. Yeah, so here I'm just trying to add this plant as well, and another picture, and yeah, I'm using those pictures here quite a bit. I think they, yeah, I just think that they are beautiful, so I'm using them. Yeah, I don't know. So here's the kitchen anyways, yes. And there's also a little small breakfast area, and yeah, because I had the space there. And also, do you see that I'm using those blue counters? And I think this is a premiere. I've never used them before. And I think it's very nice that I was able to use them. It was such a nice moment for me because they have a very interesting coloring, I would say, and normally I can't use them, but here it fit perfectly, and I don't know, little things in life that makes you happy. Yeah, so I'm just cluttering up that kitchen and just adding a couple of items here and there. There's also a coffee machine because, like I said, I thought about like what would I want to have here if I would go on vacation, and there's definitely a coffee machine I would need. So yeah. Yeah, also the shelf here above the sink I'm gonna delete later on because I found this item from Get Together, and I thought it would look better and fit better, so I decided to use this one instead. So yeah, what else? yeah, I'm just adding clutter items here and there. And also this thing from Get Together is just perfect when you, like, for next to a pool. It's a nice item, and I always forget that this exists. But I was very happy that I thought about it. And yeah, just adding some wine glasses, not wine glasses, some wine flask, wine bottles there into the shelf, and another wall decoration. And then we're working on the entryway. Yeah, so this is the main entrance of the house. Yeah, I just placed a mirror there and chairs, and I think also a dresser. I think right next to the door. I should add a dresser there, but maybe I'm mistaken now. Maybe I don't remember it correctly. But yes, there is a dresser, which is from Get Together. Yes, Get Together it is. And another picture. And yeah, also I'm very happy that we got this update recently with all the new swatches and everything from with base game swatches for curtains and everything, because downstairs I use those curtains a lot, which are base game, the white ones, and where you can have like the left side and the right side individually, and I love those curtains, and I'm so happy that we got that update. You can't see them right now because here in this room I'm not using them, but hopefully, yeah, here you can see them on the window. I think they are very nice. So I just remembered I totally forgot to tell you about how many Sims this whole house actually is. It's for 4 Sims in total. Yeah, so 4 Sims can live here. There are 2 bedrooms with each like a double bed, and yeah, I think that's a decent amount. Maybe you can have like friends visiting this house here, or maybe just a family and there are just the kids living in that room here. So something like that. I don't know. Yeah, and I didn't really decorate a room to be like a kid's room. I just added both to be like a normal hotel room, or not hotel, but like like from a vacation home. Yeah. Also this blanket here, this is it a blanket? Would you call it like that? I feel like I'm having so many English struggles today. But this item was just so cozy and so beautiful, and I love those little details, so I added that on the bed as well. So anyways, I'm working on the bathrooms right now, and there's downstairs next to the bedroom that I just created and decorated, there's also a bathroom next to that, and upstairs here there are 3 bathrooms in total. So yeah, one of them has a shower, the other one has a bathtub combo, and a shower top combo, that's how it's called. And downstairs the one, and also one of those bathrooms upstairs, they only have a toilet and also a sink. And I'm sorry that the camera is going a little bit crazy at the moment. I just realized that. I'm sorry for that. I hope you didn't got any motion sickness from that. But anyways, we are working on the bedroom upstairs here now. And yeah, I haven't talked about this wall decoration piece yet, but with the little fishes and everything, it looks so cute and so beautiful. I love that one. I think it turned out looking so cute, and there are also different colors to it, like different color swatches, which are also very nice. But I thought they sadly didn't really fit here, this kind of vibe, because they were like not blue or anything, and most of the items here are either black and white, not black, white and gray, or blue, or also maybe this brownish tone. But yeah, also just adding some more windows, and I think we are actually also we are already at the last room. Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, that voiceover went by quickly. I thought it would take longer, but anyways, yeah, here already the screenshots. Oh, okay, so you can also see in the back everywhere some details from the new mod, maybe, I don't know, but definitely check out the video I put out in the description box. I put the link to it in the description box. Oh my god. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. You can download the build from the gallery. My ID is sunnysimsieyt, and you can also find the tray files on my Patreon. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.